Welcome back.
It's good to be back, Hammy.
Rule number one of podcasting, stay hydrated.
Yep.
I've always said that.
And if you are going to stay hydrated, make sure it's Cool Ridge. Cool Ridge.
Reach out.
Available now.
All right. Good?
I am good.
Sing along if you know the words.
Okay, let's go.
Makasini.
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 Hey, Makasini. Hey. Nice.
Thoughts?
I didn't know the words. Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, lot of movement around the Makasini camp at the moment, isn't there?
Stay tuned for the set of 6. More Makasini chat coming up there.
Hook and tease straight off the bat.
Straight off the top. You're welcome. Hello and welcome to the Win, Learn or Draw podcast. It is a West Tigers podcast. It's called Win, Learn or Draw because the Tigers never lose. They either win or they learn. On the weekend, they taught 26 points to 12 at Twallianz Stadium, also known as the 12th wonder of the world. Yes, the West Tigers admin listens to the podcast, it would seem.
Clearly.
Which we love.
Yeah. And they also birthed the name Twallianz as well.
Twallianz.
He had a blinder.
Credit where it's due.
Yeah.
We actually beat the Roosters there. Apparently it's their home. We've already beaten them there and we've just won again. We should make it really one of our official.
Well, I saw Rando put up some stats saying we've never lost to Manly there either. That's the third time we've beaten them there.
Yep,
so
three-peat.
Come on.
Love it.
Time
Over
to
you, Minzy.
Time to start the petition.
2 things for you, Minzy.
It is like we are West Tigers, but it is west of Bondi.
It is.
So do I need to draw you a diagram on a map?
A lot of Roosters supporters sort of think anything west of Randwick is west. So.
Correct. Ends at Parade.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Look, big show today. Coming up on the show a little bit later, we've got the set of 6, of course, coming up. In that, we're going to update you on our path to the finals.
Please.
That's going to be happening there. We're going to be discussing Jack Bird's permission to look around as well.
Oh, the early bird.
The early Jack Bird has been given permission to end his contract early. Okay. We're going to discuss Taylor May's hair as well.
Oh, yeah,
That's going to be coming up a little bit later.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Top 05 this week. I'm going to be counting down my top 05 Tigers wins at Leichhardt in the last 05 years. So stick around for that.
Great.
A lot of 05s going on there. And, of course, Raw Emotion. Your Raw Emotion is coming up a little bit later in the show. Absolutely star-studded lineup this week. Some of our favourites.
I got a DM from you
Yep.
today or yesterday saying, wow, wait till you hear this Raw Emotion. Not that I needed a teaser at all because I love Raw Emotion every single week. I'm just going through. They're 3 very famous kind of segments now. Set of 6, top 05, Raw Emotion.
Set your watch to those.
Yeah, exactly.
Those sort of segments.
Exactly.
Speaking of setting our watch, before we get into any of that, let's get a quick 30-second recap of the weekend's game brought to you by Morty. Back, obviously, didn't miss his next flight on the way home.
Got home.
More on that in a minute.
Yes.
But before all of that, let's have a quick listen to his 30-second countdown, which starts now.
Can we officially have Manly removed from their name?
Great point.
I feel like the childish Warringah Seagulls is more fitting after the absolute lackluster performance they dished up on Sunday. The Mighty Tigers never looks like losing, apart from the first minute, and completely dominated the entire middle 78 minutes of that game.
Yep.
Buller, Taruva, Skelton, Luai, Dewey, Appy, Twal, both Mays, all 3 Fainus, and big Tony Suka take a bow. Manly fans are very, very quiet today, Hammy.
Mm-hmm.
Ella, the Eagle Kazma,
Yep.
where are you? Harvey from Playing in Simple podcast, haven't heard a peep. Tom and Eddie from Hello Sport.
Yep.
Where's your Manly spirit now, boys?
Yep. Hello Spoon, they should be calling that podcast.
Onwards and upwards. September footy, here we come.
Like it. 53 seconds, I'll allow it. There's some people that needed drive-bys there that you had to squeeze in. 53 seconds.
Well, it's just funny because 6 weeks ago or so when we were on the hill at Brookie, we were copping absolute flack, weren't we?
We were.
Didn't see a hide and a hair of any of those people at Twallianz Stadium.
Absolutely
when we returned serve with a 13-plus thumping.
Yes.
So, thought that they needed a little bit of talking to.
I'm completely on board. On board. It was an amazing win on the weekend. You mentioned a couple of players there that really stood out. Should we just dive into a little bit of a unpacking of what happened in the game?
I'd love to.
Let's do it. Obviously, 26 points to 12 at the 12th wonder of the world. You mentioned the slow start. Now, we were sitting with each other and Cooler, basically off the first sort of drive of the game, it felt like I got to admit, I had a bit of a moment of like, oh dear, is it going to be one of those days?
100%. We're scarred, aren't we?
We are.
Like those kind of things. It even had like a little bit of that aura around it. I didn't want to say it out loud, but I was kind of like, oh, is this going to be one of those days?
Yep.
Like, even after that, I feel like, we were very slow to start across the board.
Yeah.
So, that was a horrible way to start the game. Ella called it out on the podcast last week, who did a fantastic job filling in.
Thank you. Shout out to you, Eagle.
Eagle did.
If you're consuming media and content again sometimes she takes a bit of a break after a big Manly loss, but
she puts that sad song on and just kind of I just saw her video with her just running away from Twallianz Stadium.
Like a lot of Manly defenders yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely. And running away like Tolu Kula for the first try as well.
Yeah.
She called out the only way that they're going to score points is through him. And fair enough to her. Within the first 58 seconds, there he was just storming through our right side defence. So, it was a shaky start, but we got back up and about pretty quickly.
Hit back through Adam Dewey. Is there a bloke in better form in the competition over the last 6 weeks?
I honestly don't think so.
Yeah.
And we were discussing yesterday, and maybe it'll be a segment in the next few episodes, but the Kelly Barnes medal, like Terrell May was obviously a runaway winner in the first kind of 10, 12, 15 rounds. Since then, I don't know if it's recency bias or not, but I think I'm going to have to give Dewey the front runner at the moment. He's been unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
His goal kicking as well, improved out of sight.
Clutch.
Yeah.
Just loves it. Loves the big moments. So he hit back through him, and then Jarrell Skelton scored a nice little try there just before halftime as well.
Yep.
Then in the second half, 13 minutes in, we mentioned probably just about halftime go, what do we say? Since the Taruva chant has become a thing that they play at home games after he scores, I think he's only scored one try after scoring like 9 tries in the first couple of games of the season.
Yeah.
But for the first time ever, we were able to soak it up live, our voices coming over the speakers.
It's bucket listy stuff.
Yeah, it was good.
Like I said to you, if I told a 15-year-old me, 14-year-old me that my voice would be getting projected over Twallianz Stadium while the Tigers played, I wouldn't believe you. So it was good to hear it in the flesh.
Yes.
I must admit.
No, thoroughly enjoyed it. Then Taylor May, obviously, we're going to talk about his try in a little bit more detail in the Spicy Play of the Week, but he crossed, which was fantastic. Spoiler. He had a hell of a game as well, hasn't he? Been good since we've brought him into the side.
Honestly, what's our win rate since he's been there? Very high.
Yeah.
Definitely over
3
50.
from 4.
Yeah. That's 75%.
It is. Quick math.
3/4.
Yeah. And a buy as well, so,
That's pretty good good going, right? I think we also might have been when we introduced the hats as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's Taylor May, I don't know if it's the hats, it's one or the other.
Yeah.
But he's playing superbly. Hit that gap like you wouldn't believe, right?
Yeah.
Luai just read it perfectly.
Great ball from Luai.
And anyway, we'll cover that in there.
Luai's best game for the Tigers?
I'd have to think so. I think Benji said the same.
I think right up there.
He was bouncing around. He was he's got that lethal left foot step, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if he could match it on his right foot as well and kind of straighten up every now and then, he'd be the best player in the game.
Off season, work on that right foot.
Off season. Yeah. Maybe I hope he's listening, because I don't know if anyone's ever told him that, but if he works on his right foot step, coming from a couple of experts.
I felt we'd be the first people to
100%,
bring that up.
100%.
So that was basically that. And then in the last minute of the game, former Tigers player, one-time Tigers player, Matthew Lodge. He scored against us as well.
Straight through, wasn't it?
Yes, but a pretty comprehensive win. They were fantastic. Just want to give a quick shout out to the JFTA Petrochemicals engine room, the forwards.
Fair.
Fantastic. Terrell May, you mentioned a minute ago, but back to his best, up around the 200 metre mark, or just shy of that, 199 metres. I thought he was fantastic. Twali, unbelievable.
One of his best games he's ever played for the Tigers.
No wonder the admin's pushing for the ground to be named after him, because he's been, since they gave him the big C a couple of weeks ago, that's just helped him grow another leg.
It's revved him right up.
Yep.
There was conjecture over his future at the Tigers, maybe like last year, the year before,
behaviour.
And he is the heart and soul of this club. Yeah. Like, no doubt about it. He would die for a Tigers jersey. On-screen talent as well. He's basically got it all.
It. He's on the on Backstage, the John's podcast this week as well. I'm about halfway through that. Very good stuff. He's a funny guy, talented guy.
And I think when we won that game at Twallianz when he was captain, and Benji in the post match conference was basically saying when he talks, everyone listens.
Yeah,
he seems like quite an unassuming, quiet character, but he's obviously like quality over quantity kind of guy. So I loved his performance. I thought he was outstanding.
Yeah, he was awesome. And The two brothers in the back row.
Oh.
I tell you what, I could get used to a bit of Sione Fainu in the back row as well.
Well, I was saying to you at the game, I said I think he's the most underrated player in our team.
Yeah.
Like everyone else is kind of rated.
Yep.
But he's so solid. He just never really puts a foot wrong either.
Yeah.
He mostly puts feet right.
He puts them right.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
100%.
Mate, he was excellent. So look, well done to the team over the course of the weekend. That super win, really well deserved. Still, look, not perfect, and I think Benji, would acknowledge that as well. And there's a few moments there were like, oh, geez, we let him back in there. There was a couple of silly penalties here or there. However, this is significant improvement on what we've seen in the last couple of years. So we're tracking nicely. We'll get to it in a minute. Mathematical chance of making the 8, but we're tracking nicely, which I love.
Speaking of mathematical chances, Hammy, I've got some breaking news for you.
Oh yes,
this is huge.
Yep.
So much so that I was about to say effing huge.
Yep.
This is huge. We did it. Top 16 is locked in. We have officially avoided the spoon. Top 16, absolute lock, as we knew at the start of the year.
Yep.
With our logo design of a top 16 with a lock around it.
Yep.
Now, what I want to do is 16 seconds of applause to really lock in the fact that we've made the top 16. Have you got a timer?
I do. Do you want me to get it going?
Yes.
All right. And we'll start now.
Woo!
Yeah.
Tigers! Woo! Woohoo!
That's 16.
Wow. That was longer than I thought.
That's good. We'll clip that up, Matty, as well. Yeah, great stuff. A fitting tribute to a top 16 finish.
I was just speaking to Matty in the orange room before, and we were saying, a couple of games earlier in the year, if we had won them, we'd actually be in a really, really good shot. We might even be in the bottom half of the top 8. But then if someone had asked me at the start of the year, what do you want out of this year?
Yeah.
Top 16 was the goal, right?
It
and
was.
we have genuinely achieved it.
Yeah.
We've had the most wins we've had in a season since 2019.
Yeah, pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID.
Emotional stuff.
I don't even remember life pre-COVID.
Neither. Apparently we had 9 wins, though.
Apparently there wasn't bottles of sanitizers everywhere and masks everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A simpler time.
I can't remember a thing like that.
Yeah,
but yeah.
I can't remember anything since I got that jab. I don't know about you. I don't know if that's a coincidence.
Brought to you by Pfizer. Yeah, mate, honestly, huge achievement.
Yeah,
top
good
16
stuff.
locked in. Looking at, like we'll cover in a minute, maybe top 8. But obviously when we teased at the start of the year, if we were to make the top 16, we would release merch. Let me tell you, there is something in the works.
Oh.
You're going to have to wait to tackle 5, though.
Tackle 5. Okay, so we're going to get to that in the set of 6.
We're going to get to that as well in the set of 6.
Don't touch that dial.
Don't.
Or that monitor if you're watching on YouTube, because we're going to get to it. But that's great.
Yes.
Great stuff and a fitting tribute. Off the back of that news, and of course, just the wrap of the performance of the team there, Walker Noodle's spicy play of the week, and it has to go to the tailor-made try.
Absolutely.
There was a lot going on there. And you know what? Can I be honest with you? If they had have said no try obstruction, I could have completely understood where they were coming from. Using Samuela Fainu, I think, as a bit of a shield there, and he just completely bamboozled Turbo. Turbo followed him, and he sort of peeled out and went the other way.
It was outstanding.
There was a lot happening, but Jizzy ran a hard line, and I don't think it even mattered if there was anyone else there. There's no way
Exactly.
Turbo was going to stop
Turbo
him.
is a lateral movement of a Mack truck, so he wasn't never going to stop him.
An Isri truck seat.
An Isri truck seat, exactly.
It's like he was stuck in the Isri truck. Great suspension. Looked fantastic.
Well, comfortable. He would have been comfortable there, but he couldn't really move laterally.
Yeah.
As a big NFL fan myself, it looked very like, running back going through and a wide receiver running a kind of block and then splitting it in 2 ways. It was beautiful to watch.
We get it, mate. We know you've been at NFL preseason.
I don't know if you know, but I was in the US for 2 weeks, and I'm basically... I know the quarterbacks now. But yeah, if you ever want one on the show, let me know.
Nice. Yeah. That'd be good.
Sam Darnold, though. Yeah. Not great. But yeah, that's well-deserved Walker Noodle spicy play of the week. Have we heard? I've been away for a bit.
Haven't heard diddly squat from them. So
Sheesh.
feel free, let's mobilise the troops again. Get into any content from Walker Noodles, please. Students of the game, if you're listening, make sure you jump in and tag away, because we'd love to get them on board for next year to sponsor the Walker Noodles Spicy Play of the Week segment. Before we get to the set of 6, just want to thank Langy again from the club. Outstanding
Great
stuff.
man.
He gave us a great opportunity. He goes, listen, we had a lot of Win, Learn or Draw listeners and viewers want to come to the game at the 10th a couple of weeks ago. We got access to a couple at the 12th. The week just gone, so I open it up again, and if you use the code word 12th Wonder, which so many of you did, 70 tickets we gave away in the end. Loved seeing all of your photos, all the nice messages saying you had a great time. Hope you really enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy it, just become a member for next season. Best way to do it, a lot of like-minded fans sitting around you and stuff as well. But if you enjoyed that and you're not a member yet, make sure you get involved, because that's the best way to just soak up that all that atmosphere. And it feels like a great time to get on board. We are doing these ones at the moment. Yeah, we are. Our trajectory is very upward. Yep. Membership, I don't know when they go on sale for next year. It's normally like not long after this season. They're pretty quick. As soon as the season's done, just about they're hitting up to renew. But yeah, we'll keep you posted in that regard. But for sure, check your local guides for your membership. And they often have players call up, and kind of go on a membership drive and ask people to sign. Who would you want to get a call from? If not that we need any convincing to renew. No, certainly not. Tito maybe. Tito'd be funny. I reckon I'd have a good yarn to him. That'd be funny. Appy would be good. Yep. Anyone. He might hang up on me if he finds out it's me that he's. Saybarge. Saybarge be. Yeah, I don't know exactly what we're talking about, but yep, I'd take it. Oh, look, that'd all be fantastic. Romy would be good too. Yeah. Just quickly as well, just before we jump in, just talking to the students of the game, 1.13 YouTube subs. Like, let's get that up. Yep. People, that's the call to arms this week. Like, if you're going to flood Walker Noodles, make sure you get your mum, get your dad, uncle, sisters, subscribe to the Win, Learn or Draw podcast YouTube channel. Can we get that to 05? Because there might be some sort of special. That'd be a big one. Merch drop in that regard as well. That'd be a big one. TikTok's currently sitting over 1,600. So not bad. It's flying up. Not bad. Yeah. Probably a lot of that would have to do with the fact that we had TikTok royalty Ella here last week doing a bit of a promo for the show. So exactly. That will have helped. But alas, we are now at the set of 6. Ding ding. Yes, it's a big segment today. Yeah, it is. Tackle 1, what do you got for me? Tackle 1. Shout out to Depressed Tigers fan who's been just so useful over the last couple of weeks, giving us the blueprint, the lay of the land, what needs to happen for the Tigers to become that mathematical chance of making the 8. Currently $71 to do so. I've seen worse $71 shots, but a lot needs to go right. Would have loved the Roosters to have lost to the Dogs on Friday. I was there hoping for the best. That's a pathetic football team, Canterbury Bankstown. Yeah, I mean, honestly, straight sets job for those guys. Why would you go and join a team because they're better, and then all of a sudden just lose? Great, because also we actually beat the Roosters at the same venue a few weeks before. So and we beat the Bulldogs as well, I believe. It's not adding up, but anyway, what's the makes you think, doesn't it? It does. Yeah, it makes me think a lot, actually. It does. Well, hopefully this makes you think as well. Yes. So Depressed Tigers fan, shout out to him. Go and give him a follow. He's updated what needs to go down from here. So obviously the Tigers need to win all 3 of their games. So obviously we've got the Cowboys this weekend. We've got the Raiders in Canberra. Win. Tough, but win. And then we have the Titans up at Seabus. Win. Thumping. Yep, I think so. So that's what needs to happen. The Roosters need to lose all 3 of their games. Yeah, done. Now they've got the Eels, I think the Storm the week after in Melbourne, and then the old foe, the Rabbitohs at Twallianz in round 27. So even though they're lower on the ladder, I would argue form out the window a little bit for that game. I can see the Rabbitohs lifting. We're going to need a big carry from the Eels this week, though. They weren't great on the weekend. Moses and TDS could repay the faith of us letting them, if you love something, let it go. Let my people go, Moses said, didn't he? And that's what we did. He did. So anyway, that's those are the key ones that need to happen. Okay. The Dolphins, they need to lose 2 or more of their games on the run home. They look like they've basically checked out. They've run out of come off. Yeah. Last couple of years in August, they have battled. They've just sort of stopped playing footy basically. And then Manly, I mean, you can probably bank on this. They need to lose 1 more game. Oh, right. Yeah. So one of those is against the Dolphins. So look, maybe we need them to win if Manly beat the Dolphins, I wouldn't have that. But in a nutshell, that's it. That's the equation. I've seen, it is a long shot. I get a funny feeling we might be returning to our natural habitat of 9th. I wonder whether we might just miss out. I'd take that. I'd take it as well. So Tigers win all 3, Roosters lose all 3, Dolphins lose 2 or more, Manly lose 1 or more. Yeah. My only question is, who are we playing week 1 of the finals? Yeah. So it'll either be Mount Smart at what could be the 13th one of the world, or might be the Broncos back at the 11th one of the world, where we've already won this year. So, and in fact, undefeated this year. And I would back us in to beat both of them as well. Yeah. So week 2 would go Geez, you're testing me now, but who cares, to be honest?
Yeah, okay, that's what I mean. I mean, we've beaten the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
We could easily beat the Warriors.
Yep.
Oh, the Penrith Panthers.
Yep.
We almost knocked them off.
Raiders in Canberra, we will have beaten them 2 weeks prior. So just go back down to the same
And then
again.
what? Storm.
In Melbourne.
Storm, we were unlucky. They had the wind that day.
Yeah. We had more grubbers too. So
We did have more grubbers.
Unless they clean that up.
Yeah.
Big trouble.
Bellamy hasn't spoken about that once since we unveiled that.
Yep.
All right, sweet.
So that's it in a nutshell. That's the blueprint. That's the path home.
I'm confident, mate. Top 8, here we come.
Yep.
Tackle 2.
Yeah, this
What's
is almost
going on
entering
here?
raw emotion territory. But I thought, listen, I'll give it a run in the set of 6.
I mean, sometimes when a voice recording is good enough to make the set of 6, it deserves its spot in the set of 6.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
I've
this
always
one,
said
it
that.
came in from a few people, in fact, but Joel Chapman probably sent it through in the best audio quality. So it's come out
Shout
of
out to Chapo.
It's come out of Benji's press conference. And just, for me, this is more evidence. You know, we've seen the admin of the social media account roll with the 12th wonder of the world.
Admin listens.
Parlance, so the admin listens. I'm now convinced, and there's been a few breadcrumbs across the year, but I'm now convinced that the coach listens to this podcast.
Yep.
Here's what Benji had to say with Jerome Luai in the post-game press conference yesterday.
Through losing, you learn a lot, but through winning, you got to learn as well. And I thought we took some lessons from the Bulldogs game and put that into practice again today. And I was really proud of the guys' efforts today.
Benji, thanks for listening.
Benji. West win, learn or draw, member number 51.
Yeah, we'll get you a hat, mate.
We'll get you a hat.
Just slide into the DMs, let us know your address. I only want to send you a hat. I don't want to stalk you or anything. But no, that's clear that listens to the show.
I've never heard anything clearer in my life.
Do you want it again?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do. He has to listen.
Yeah.
It's the only logical.
Through losing, you learn a lot, but through winning, you got to learn as well. And I thought we took some lessons from the Bulldogs game and put that into practice again today. And I was really proud of the guys' efforts today.
So through losing, you learn a lot, but through winning, you learn as well. Do we need to change the name of the show to Learn, Learn or Draw?
You know, I was about to say the only thing that would have solidified it is he said, you know, through losing you learn a lot, through winning you learn, and through drawing occasionally you learn as well.
There are lessons you can take from that as experience as well. We haven't drawn under Benji though yet, so
that's true. We didn't even draw while he was playing. Our last draw was in 2001.
Yeah,
I was in year 6.
That takes me back.
Yeah,
Was it
vice
year 3?
captain. I was in vice captain of Ulladulla.
Were you?
Ulladulla Public School.
How good?
Did you not know that?
No, was it sort of a
I should have been captain.
Yeah.
But my mum was a teacher, so
okay.
they didn't want to
Bit of a
upset the apple cart.
Yeah,
Nepotism.
A bit of more of a Kyle Flanagan, Shane Flanagan sort of situation.
Very, very much so.
Wouldn't have got a start unless you had a parent
very
directly
much
involved.
so.
They weren't rolling with the 5 captains approach that the Tigers made famous in 2018 at the time.
They should have. Then I would have been in with a shot.
Yeah. The Russell Packer of Ulladulla primary school.
For many reasons.
Peeing all over the floor.
And we won't go into much more detail about Russell Packer's indiscretions.
Yeah, fair enough.
Joel Chapman, thank you for sending that in.
Joel,
and
good
to
stuff.
the other students that sent that one
Yes.
in. Affirmative. Benji listens.
Yep.
Love to hear it. Tackle 3.
Yes.
I've got an around the grounds update. So I normally do a Reggie Rat, right? But we've got a few other grades to address. Obviously, we know the NRL 1.
Yep.
NRLW.
Yes. Which we caught the tail end of at the ground.
First win of the year.
Yes.
The end was semi-comical with a chip that went up and we knocked it on and then grabbed the ball in front. And the Dragons had one more shot to win the game and kind of didn't. So that was lucky.
Yep.
But yeah,
We'll
16-12 winners.
Never in doubt.
Yeah, never in doubt. Such a good win. Needed it too. Canberra won as well. So if we had a loss, we would have been, if we had a learned, we would have been on the bottom of the ladder.
Jeez, I can only assume that's a doubleheader we've got against the Raiders girls in a couple of weeks as well. I would have thought.
Whoa, huge.
That would make sense down there. So that could be a huge, hopefully not a spoon bowl. If they're starting to win now, maybe we'll get
No, yeah. We're on a run here.
Yeah.
So NRLW win.
Love it.
Maggies won. They beat the Rabbitohs.
How good?
Yeah.
Sucked in, Matty.
Sucked in, Matty. And wait till you hear this. You might want to sucked in, Matty, him again. We won 42-24 and officially handed them this spoon. So
Sucked in, Matty.
Rabbitohs will come last in the knock-on effect New South Wales Cup.
Yep.
Magpies came last year.
Yep.
NRLW came last year.
Yep.
Right?
That's last year, though.
So exactly.
The windscreen is far bigger than the rear vision mirror.
They do say that.
Yep.
How's this list of try scorers for the Magpies? You want to question our depth?
No.
I know you don't want to question
never
our
would.
depth, but some people might want to question our depth.
Idiots.
Charlie Staines,
Yep.
Tristan Hope, Peter Tarteo, Luke Lalii, Heath Mason, Isaac Tuitupo, and Kurt Falls, all try scorers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Depth for days.
Kurt Falls kicked 6 from 6, I think. Luke Lallee kicked the last goal. Not sure what happened there because Kurt Falls scored the try, so maybe he was a bit tired.
Yeah, fair.
Currently in 8th, which is a huge turnaround. They've won like 10 out of the last 11 or 12. It's been a phenomenal turnaround.
Real 0-5 sort of feel there in the Reggies.
Real 0-5 feel.
Yeah.
2 games to go versus the Dogs and the Chooks, both very winnable. And that'll secure us the top 8 berth in the New South Wales Knock-On Effect Cup. And you might want one more. Have you got one more sucked in, Matty, in the barrel of the gun?
Even more if you need, but definitely one more.
Jersey Flag, we beat the Rabbitohs 42-6.
Sucked in, Matty.
An absolute bloodbath down there in Flegg for the poor old Rabbitohs for the West Tigers. So we are 6th with 2 games to go. Similar story, man. We've won like 6 or 7 out of the last 8 games. That one brain snap game, I don't know. We were up by 18 with 5 minutes to go. Unfortunately.
An anomaly, that one.
An anomaly.
Yeah.
So we got the Dogs and the Chooks to go in that league as well. So.
As we covered off on, we smashed both of their NRL sides, so no reason we can't beat
exactly.
As well.
So I can't stress this enough, Hammy, and I wish I had the stat, but we won all 4 grades this weekend.
Love it.
So coming from last year, coming last in all 4 grades, to now just absolutely cruising and possibly, in fact, probably making the top 8 in all 4 grades.
Yep.
Huge turnaround. And you have to put it down to this podcast.
Well, what's the one thing that wasn't around last year and is now? Hello?
Pepper Money, Win, Learn or Draw podcast, Benji.
Yeah, well, he was there, so...
He was there.
Pepper Money and us, basically.
That's a good point.
That's who you've got to thank.
Pepper Money and us.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Pepper Money and us. I could see that partnership really working, actually.
Reach out.
Yeah.
Reach out. I know a few of my mates, a few of the students would love a home loan.
Driving back from Fox last night, coming back over I can't remember which bridge it is, but as you come back towards the city, they've just put some new signage up. Pepper Money making some moves. They've got a big...
North Sydney?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks good too. It really cuts through the night sky there.
They're killing it, mate. They're killing it.
So
and imagine if one day, maybe next year, we could give away a home loan.
Oh,
a mortgage.
How good.
Give away a mortgage.
Maybe even a couple of nice home loans for the host of the show and maybe the producer as well. That might be nice. Anyway, food for thought.
Food for thought. Yeah. Tackle 4.
Yeah.
Interesting point.
Makasini. Hey, Makasini.
Hey.
So if you don't know about Makasini, we've spoken about him a little bit on the show. He has just turned 18 years old. Currently playing for Newington in the GPS rugby union competition.
Sure.
Just played his last game on the weekend. That season, I believe, is done and dusted now. So there was talk about debuting him a couple of weeks ago, but then there was sort of a bit of chat when we started going on a bit of a run. Oh, okay, still a mathematical chance of making the 8. Do we hold him back and not look to rush him in? Now there's a lot of hype. We'll find out more tomorrow when the team names are announced.
Yep.
He's been in the extended squad once or twice, I'm pretty sure. He's an outside back, winger or centre. Centre, I think he might be his
left centre. He's a specialist left centre.
Okay.
Yep.
So basically, there's a little bit of movement around. Will he, won't he play? Stafford Toa, injured on the weekend. Highly unlikely to play this weekend. Might even be done for a couple of weeks. It actually presents an opportunity for him now. So, we don't know. We don't have an answer for you here, but there's just a little bit of hype. And one to watch for this weekend is Makasini. This kid who there's been so much hype about, Australian schoolboys, rep, might debut this week at the 8th one of the world.
A huge occasion. I did listen to the Bloke podcast today, so I do know that they were laughing at you talking about...
That was just, honestly... Matty, who is our HR rep at Bloke? I was trying to have a serious conversation with the team, mate, and these clowns just going, how funny is this? He's going to play and get stolen by a richer,
Yeah, they're like, I can see it in January, him asking for a release, being disgruntled. Like, we have won 3 of our last 4 games, had the bye in that mix, in a hunt for the top 8.
Yeah.
The Tigers are flying.
Yep.
And,
I've got to put up with that.
Journos like Rugby League Guru, Supercoach Playbook.
Yeah.
They're all just at you, kind of trying to bring down the Tigers whenever they can.
Didn't work, did it, Matty? No. Yeah.
In saying that, I can understand.
Yeah.
Blooding a junior a little bit too early with a bit of buzz around him. I think the occasion of Leichhardt, bit of rough field around him. The occasion of top 8 wins on the line, debuting Makasini probably at right centre because you don't want to move Taylor May at the moment.
Although you don't, but you got a guy, he's a proven performer and all that sort of, like if you had to move to facilitate.
I'm sure Taylor would move.
But I also think okay. So he's a specialist left centre, but I kind of feel like when you're coming through, you kind of just got to kind of take whatever opportunity
for sure.
comes a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe wing will be his first
Maybe.
move. Look, I don't think he'll be picked.
Okay.
I think Naden will get picked.
Yep.
If he's fit. Or Charlie Staines or something. I think
He's
they'll
still
go
out because of the Khawd from a couple of weeks
He
ago.
didn't get suspended, did he?
We got in trouble for it.
He got fined.
Yeah.
I don't think if it was up to me, I don't think I'd blood him
Okay.
this weekend. I think I'd wait till next season.
Yeah, I mean, Luke Laulili's played a couple of games as well.
Yep.
Maybe throw him in there, give him get a bit more experience under his belt.
Well, who do you say Purdue? Purdue's their left centre.
Yeah.
So their right. The Vilea. He had a blinder. They both are good players.
I feel if you're going to get one of these young guys in there, I'd be putting them near Purdue. Yes, Purdue good with ball in hand, but like also a little bit smaller, a little bit younger, all that.
Have you seen the size of Makasini as well? He would absolutely dominate.
Get him in. I've heard enough.
You heard enough?
Right centre.
All right, let's pick him.
Anytime.
Let's pick him.
Yep. 2 or more.
Mate,
Let's not forget Stafford. West Tigers right centres at Leichhardt against the Cowboys. It's just a fill up.
That's a very good
So
point.
get him in there.
So it's the easiest debut we could possibly have.
Like honestly,
Debuting at right
roll out
centre.
the orange, white, and black carpet for him.
So you'd pick him?
I think so. Just if there's enough hype around him, and they've been thinking about it for weeks anyway. Just get him in there.
Yeah, just get it done. Rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. I'll back you.
Yep. I'm confident one of these young kids who wouldn't have got an opportunity anywhere else eventually will be grateful enough to the club and not walk out the door. Yeah, we've lost a couple this year. I feel like the culture's changing. People want to stay and be at the club now. And, it's not another year where we're playing off in a spoon bowl or we're last. We're actually kind of like on the edge of the 8. Like, if you're getting blooded now and you could potentially be part of that next year, it's a very different experience to probably those other guys that came in and just like, it's.
Well, I mean, even the signings we've made for next year, right? Like the back row depth that we've built with Kai Pearce-Paul and Ethan Roberts from Sydney Roosters, like young up and comer 20-year-old gun that we've signed in the back row.
In relation to Glenn Robbins?
Not Robbins, Roberts.
Oh.
But
so spelled and sounds differently.
I'm a big Glenn Robbins fan.
Me too.
I was
Court.
having breakfast once when I was probably like 14 or 15 or something in the hotel lobby, and he was sat at the table next to me, and I've never been more starstruck in my life.
Really?
I don't know if this generation of children would know about Glenn Robbins. Someone like Kel Day Night on Kath and Kim and Russell Coy, 2 of the greatest Australian TV characters.
Yeah, very good gear.
Very good gear.
Where were we?
Glenn, Circle 5, Glenn Robbins. We've already addressed that.
Oh, yeah, sweet. All right, better take a quick break and get
Glenn Robbins'
favourite Glenn Robbins show. Let us know in the comments. What's yours?
So many people are going to be listening and going, who are they talking about? Tackle 5, most important tackle of the set.
And you teased it a little bit earlier as well.
What's going on, Hammy? You got something that you want to drop?
Yeah.
Bit of news?
Sure. Well, you mentioned it before.
There's 2 bits of news.
There's 2 bits of news. Should I do the first bit?
You do the first bit.
Let me just grab this here. I'll need I didn't bring my hat today, so Matty has lent me his for this. But these win, learn or draw hats, very, very popular. A lot of people thankfully bought them. We sold out very quickly.
We did, 48 hours.
Got a lot of them out. Hey, we have got a couple. Mackenzie Nesbitt, we hear you. We know we're going to get you yours. It's coming. So give us...
Same with Jaren, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, I
need
to get to a post office.
That'll be done in the next 2 days. Now, last time we did a drop of these, we actually didn't do post as a general rule of thumb. You had to come and pick them up. Those 2 guys were going to pick them up, but had some extenuating circumstances. This time around, I mean, if you want to pick them up, we're still going to be able to get them to you this weekend at the Royal.
Yeah, the Royal in Leichhardt.
Yep.
So mixing it up. Last time we were at the OG.
Yep.
There's a lot of good West Tigers drinking establishments around Leichhardt Oval.
Testing the depth.
Testing the depth of the pubs. Just seeing the West Tigers bitters taste any different.
That's right. So, that's right. They'll be just as sweet, I'm sure. But they're going to be on sale again. So if you can pick them up on Sunday, $40. $40 dues as per last time.
Yep.
If you need it posted, 50.
50. Yeah.
So that's the rule. And we're going to do it the same way as last time. It's not perfect. We get that. But you got to just DM us. Let us know. First in best dress. But we're doing another drop of them. We've got another 50 made. We'll have them ready to go for the weekend. So if you want to get one of these, they look fantastic, and it's been so good seeing them out and about at games and getting around the place. So if you'd like one, you missed out last time, this is your chance. You're probably the last chance to get your hands on one of these nice win, learn or draw Khawd hats to commemorate cracking back into the top 16 with the top 16 Productions logo on the back there.
It's good stuff. And look, if you missed out on one first time round, please jump in the inbox. Let us know you want one. Like we said, we will sort postage. Now, there was a huge amount of people that were like, oh, sorry, I live in Central Queensland or Canberra or
WA. We even had a couple.
WA.
Where's that? Is that country as well where we had one listener?
Oh, Palau.
Palau. If you want
Two listeners.
Go on in Palau. Geez, we'll be getting absolutely rinsed on the postage there. But hey, if you want one, $50. We said it. You said that was the price, so we'll get it to you.
Yes, please slide into the DMs. These hats are going to go very quick. So if you flick, basically what we'll do is we'll give you like a reference number, flick over the cash, and then that way you've got it locked in. It moves very quickly. This is just the way the
almost
world
as
works.
quick as Taylor May through that gap.
Taylor May with a bit of Sam Weller-Fino in front of him.
That's right.
Bit more news to tackle 5 for you.
Yep.
You mentioned the top 16 lock on the back.
Yes, I did.
Now, exclusively, and no other club's going to do this.
Yeah.
Certainly
Why
not the
would they?
Titans.
Certainly not the Titans.
Certainly not the Titans. We will be releasing exclusive top 16 shirts.
Yeah.
So
to commemorate the season that was 2025.
So this was from the brain of the great Hammy Goodman. Basically, you know those Premiers shirts that you see when a team wins a comp? Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we remember ours from 2005. I think we both have one. This is in the same vein, but for us making the top 16.
Yeah.
So wear it with pride. I don't know how much they're going to cost yet. We're just going to have to
Don't know how much they cost. Don't know how you're going to get them yet. But the announcement is that they're coming.
I reckon they'll be available in like September.
Yep.
As we kind of wrap up the show in the season.
We'll have a bit more free time then because, actually, maybe not. Mathematically not.
Grand final week when we're prepping for grand final week, maybe we'll meet everyone and
distribute them then. We'll probably have to think about some actual premiership ones as well. Anyway, cross that bridge when we get to it. But that's coming as well. So great way to support the show if you've enjoyed it. We'd love having you, but this is a good way to kind of rep us out and about and spread the good word of the show.
That's it. And consider it a bit of a subscription fee. You know, a lot of free content coming out of
right.
Win, Learn or Draw at the moment. So we live to give.
Yep.
We live to give. Tackle 6.
Yeah.
The mascot.
Tackle 6. Tigers mascot gives Manly fan the Khawd.
Which finger is it?
I think it's the middle one, but you just go the other way.
Oh, yeah.
Khawd.
That's funny.
Go and watch the video. There's a video of it. We might even be able to drop it in here somewhere. But how many weeks do we think Timmy the Tiger is going to get for giving a Manly fan the Khawd?
Whoa.
The club was warned after the Dogs game.
Well, they were warned.
We had Fatima from Khawd Sports on the Bloke Show this morning, and she was, discussing in the Orange Room. She goes, that was a club-wide warning. That wasn't just to the players involved. That was West Tigers. You can't be doing that.
Also, Langy couldn't have done one either.
Langy, I wouldn't expect that Langy would do that in the first place.
No, Langy, that's not.
He would know
Langy's
better.
go.
But this extends to the mascot. Now, I've actually been a mascot in the past for the Western Bulldogs.
Oh,
have I not? Is this news to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2012.
I'm just not surprised. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably fair. 2012 to 2014, I was Woofer, the Western Bulldogs mascot, while I was living in Melbourne at uni.
So put me in the mind of Timmy the Tiger then.
Yeah, well, this sort of hijinks and stuff. Back in that, back when I was doing it, there wasn't as many camera phones getting around, on social media and all this sort of stuff. But I can imagine if, the club had been given a warning about something like that and something like this spread on social media, a very good chance Timmy the Tiger will be getting a talking to.
Yeah. Reggie Rabbit beat up a child earlier this year. So
hasn't been a great year for mascots.
No.
A lot of mascots are bringing the game into disrepute.
Top 05 mascots who've brought the game into disrepute.
Yes, that's a good one actually. It'd be interesting to see what comes out of it. Clicks Chamis posted it with some laughing emojis, so maybe that softens the blow because he's usually the first to go hard on these. Well,
he's been a big fan of the Khawd getting around, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has.
He has.
Yeah.
With his lineage, he's like, guys, everyone chill.
Yep.
Everyone chill. I hope Timmy the Tiger doesn't get maybe a little slap on the mascot wrist. Yeah. And that's it.
Slap on the paw sort of stuff.
Slap on the paw kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah. Nothing
to it. It was
nothing
funny. In fact, I think even the Hello Sport guys used it as their thumbnail for this week's show. So, Hello Spoon, sorry.
Hello Spoon.
Yeah. That'll be them next year. I've got some concerns for Manly after the weekend.
Oh, yeah. They are all over the shop. Yep. DCE's head getting called for, like Siebes will be gone in the next, it feels all too familiar watching another club go through it and being like, I'm glad we're the ones that buried you.
Yeah.
It was good to see.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
Mate, I've been waiting 2 weeks to do this, 3 weeks to do this. Let's go to a break. All right.
How'd that feel? Was it good?
Oh,
Worth the wait?
Good to be back. We didn't really touch on it, but I do want to let you know why I was so late last week.
Yes. Sorry, we haven't even touched off on the trip.
I won't call out the airline because that's not my go.
They might sponsor us. You never know.
You never know. But yeah, the treatment was quite shabby. We were in Seattle. We were given about 2.5 hour delay, 3 hour delay, basically because of maintenance. They were missing a part, which is kind of scary to start with.
Yeah.
3 hours of sitting there and then being like, look, we don't even know if the plane's going to take off. Is essentially the wording they were using, which we were kind of like, oh, that's not good. We're going to get to San Fran and we got to get to Sydney tonight. And they were like, well, I guess just sit and, as Americans say, just pray. Just pray. And then eventually we get on the plane, right? And we got, so this would be 7 o'clock. We got to get to, no, this was 8 o'clock. We got to get to San Fran by like 10 because our flight's at 11. So 8 o'clock, we're sweet because the flight's like 2 hours. Easy done. At 8 o'clock, for some reason, they kept opening the door of the plane and letting people on. A woman came on with a clipboard and she was like taking notes and then she walked off and they said, our cabin crew prepare the plane for takeoff. Shut the door again. Everyone sat down and again, open the door. Someone came on and they picked like 3 people and they're like, you guys come off. And just 3 random people were like, yeah, okay. Got off the plane, went back in the airport. We're like, what is going on? It's just like the USA 101. It's like those TikTok videos you see of like domestic flights in the US. You're like, there's always drama. There's always something going on. Then eventually we pull away from the jetway and we're like going on the runway, going on the tarmac, and we're about to go on. We're the first plane to about to go and take off. All of a sudden we stop and they go, sorry folks, we're struggling to get in touch with air traffic control. They can't get our weights right because the computers up there aren't working. Oh. This has like disaster written all. This is like we're going down. Yeah. There's no way we're surviving this. So we sit there for another half hour whilst, 15, 16 planes go past us and take off. And we're like clock watching massively because we're like, we can still kind of make it. We can still kind of make it. Eventually take off at 9. Get into San Fran at 10:45. Flight's at 11, mind you. They say, I'll let these Australian guys go to the front of the queue so they can run out and go. So this is a 22-minute walk from domestic where we landed to international. This is the fastest I've ever run in my life. And I got there at 10:53 and they were like, oh, we've closed boarding at 10:50. No. I can see the plane there, and I know you guys open the door once the door's been shut. And
I know those things can sit on tarmacs for 5 hours because I've just done it.
Exactly.
And people can just come on and get let on and off as you please.
Exactly. And they said, nah, not today. Not today, Junior. 24 hours later is the next flight home.
That is so rough.
Bit of a 24-hour session in the Hilton just by the San Francisco airport.
Yep.
Which unfortunately is nowhere near the city. So, we went to Chick-fil-A, got a burger, which was pretty good.
Yeah, it's not all bad then.
Worth it.
Yeah. Matt Bunday at Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I showed him my footy tips thing and I was like, hey, Tigers won.
I'm a West Tigers fan.
Do I get
or West Sydney as they call them on the Grill app?
Do they?
They do.
Oh, yeah. Maybe illegal ramification. But there you go. That's why I was late. But like we said at the top of the show, LR filled in fantastically.
Yes, but good to have you back, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And her top 05 was great.
It was good, wasn't it?
Can you match it?
Well, let's see how he goes. So I just thought, it's our last game at Leichhardt of the year.
Do you mind if I shut this?
Oh, go, by all means. So last game at Leichhardt of the season coming up this weekend against the Cowboys. We do good work against the Cowboys at Leichhardt. So I thought what I'd do is count up my top 05 wins at Leichhardt in the last 05 years. So, smaller sort of sample size, but might just get the... Nostalgia's not the right word, but just get the vibes up ahead of this weekend.
The juice is flowing.
The juice is flowing ahead of what should be hopefully a famous Tigers win this weekend.
Let's go.
I'm going to kick off with last year, round 3, 2024, 32-6 win against the Sharks. Now, this one goes in because it was unexpected. We had the bye, I think, in round 1. We lost round 2 to the Raiders. Won this, ended up winning the next game. So we were sitting with 8 competition points after 4 rounds of football, but a great win. Some of the new signings kind of fight. Some of the young bucks were up and about.
Yep.
And we knocked off a team that was tipped to make the top 4, the Cronulla Sharks. Gave them an early wobble, an early scare.
This last year, you said?
This is last year.
Yeah, right.
I unfortunately I was at a wedding, but I was watching it after the wedding. They had the kind of the TV on there down in Melbourne.
Yeah.
And it also special to me because I had the same game multi with Olam, Coruscant and the Tigers to win. So that one saluted. That click Justin Olam scored just before half time there. So
awesome.
I was home.
Oh, I remember that. That was a comfortable win.
Yeah.
The Sharks seem to really be rattled when they come to Leichhardt Oval. Oh, probably because there's a crowd there.
Yeah.
And facilities that work.
Yeah.
So they don't really know what they're doing.
Yeah. Must be a little bit of a shock to the system.
Shock to the system.
Yeah.
To see actual rabid, loyal fans there.
Yeah. And a hill that's like where he was supposed to be on the side of the ground rather than sort of,
yeah,
up one end.
And no money-grabbing apartments overlooking the ground.
Yeah, so it must be quite hard for them.
Mate, they're just disoriented, right?
Yeah.
They're like a shark out of water.
Yeah, great analogy.
Thank you.
Also seamless segue to the next win coming at number 2, which was in round 8 of 2025, also against the Sharks, 20 points to 18.
Nice.
Now this one, again, I wasn't able to fully soak it up. I had to leave at half time to get to the Matty John show. However, what I loved about this one was it was a big moment that just looked fantastic on camera.
Yeah.
Again, bit of a giant killing performance by us. Not a lot of people expected us to win this one, but it was deep in extra time. Staring down the barrel of our first draw since 2001, Adam Dewey, and the scenes and the content that we got out of it. And this is probably the first big Dewey moment of the year.
I was going to say,
of which there's been a few.
This was his launch.
But that one for me will loom large in the memory of a lot of Tigers fans.
Now, I don't want to make you jealous, but the end of that game was absolutely ballistic.
Yes.
Like, the crowd were going nuts.
Yep.
I think winning in Golden Point, like, in that fashion,
Yep.
is just kind of uncommon as Tigers fans and Tigers players. So, yeah, to sail home with that win and Dewey kick it. It was almost like, oh, God, he's going to miss this. Like, I don't know. There was just like that feeling. And then when he kicked it, the jubilation was just evident across the entire ground. And then afterwards, the drinking establishments around the ground were pumping as well. Yeah. And not a Sharks fan in sight. So
love that.
It's good to see.
Fantastic. Back to their apartments overlooking the stadium.
Exactly.
So that's number 2. Coming in at number 3. This one's a little bit further back. Just scrapes into the criteria that I said of the last 05 years. This is back in... let me quickly get this up.
You want a pad?
Yeah, just pad for me for a second.
Okay. Front pad?
Bit of bat and pad in that one. I've got it. Great padding. Thank you, mate.
Okay.
Round 10, 2020. 48-0 win to the West Tigers.
What?
Yeah. Over that year's wooden spooners, the Brisbane Broncos. Nice to give them a bit of a taste of...
We beat the Broncos 48-0 in 2020.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. In front of a crowd of 1,989. COVID affected, I assume.
Yeah, I'd have to assume
right
so.
in the throat. You're never going to get a crowd that low at Leichhardt.
No.
So
I'm surprised they let that many people in. What month was it?
It was in July.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, towed them up there. It was 48-0. Moses Mbai kicked 6 from 9 off the tee. So we didn't officially give them a hiding so bad that they couldn't mathematically win the comp, but we sent them on their way to a spoon. A couple of Brisbane Broncos legends put them to the sword. Benji Marshall, he scored a try in the 24th minute. Billy Walters scored one in the 53rd minute as well. 8 of our 9 tries came before the 53rd minute, so it was an absolute shellacking. Which was
How is that not in my memory bank? Maybe it was a weird year, wasn't it?
It was around that time I got that vaccination. So I don't know if that's got any...
I went to the doctors that morning and he said something about AstraZeneca. Anyway.
Yeah. So that one, look, does it necessarily loom large in my mind or is it super memorable? No. But it was...
But it can't not be included.
It's a great win.
It's a great win.
Over the Broncos.
Yeah.
Anytime you spank the Broncos, that's got to get around somewhere.
True. At the 8th.
One of these next... Yeah, at the 8th as well. So the next one up, we're getting to the point in now. Coming in at number 4 in my top 05 wins in the last 05 years at Leichhardt Oval. It was round 13, Friday the 4th of June in 2021. The West Tigers won 26 points to 6.
I was there.
Eventual premiers, the Penrith Panthers.
I was there with my friend Daniel Pete, listener of the show, Panthers fan, but does listen to the show.
Yeah.
He went there. I reckon that was the night that he unofficially became a Tigers fan.
Yeah.
He still thinks, still pretends to be a Panthers fan to everyone.
Yep.
But I guarantee you he's a Tigers fan.
First try scorer, obviously impressed the coach of the Penrith Panthers, Dane Laurie.
Yeah. That was when the year they won and he was wearing the Panthers jersey.
Out in Penrith, driving a car in a Penrith jersey. So it really summed up where we were at as a club at that point. Probably one of our best players at the time was driving a car wearing another team's jersey. 2021 sort of stuff. We had a good little run against Penrith there. We knocked them off at Bathurst as well in the pouring rain. 12
100%.
points to 8 during Buller's one of his first games.
Yep.
But all the try scorers are no longer at the club. Jacob Little scored in the 34th minute. Luciano Leilua and Stefano Utoikamanu put it beyond doubt at the end. Adam Dewey is always very good off the tee. He kicked 5 from 6 on the night, but a famous win, that one. A little bit more memorable maybe than the Broncos one as well.
I was there. It was a great night. It was good to see us knock off the powerhouse that was the Penrith Panthers.
Yep.
I like how you didn't, expose the fact it was an Origin affected round, but that doesn't matter, right? That's not.
We all get it. Everyone's affected by Origin.
It's a good point.
So
yeah, true.
In their own way. So we'll take it.
I mean, it's an Origin. Exactly. Everyone has a chance to have players play Origin, right? So
100%.
It's even playing field from my perspective.
And sorry, just Origin affected, but they still had Dylan Edwards, Stephen Crichton, Matt Burton playing for them. Spencer Leniu was in their team. James Fisher-Harris, Viliame Kikau, Scott Sorensen, Jaimin Salmon, Lindsay Smith, and Isaac Tungo. And
can I take back what I said?
Do you want me to feel sorry for them?
No, maybe Nathan was missing and that was it. Okay. Yeah. Famous win. Deserved.
A famous deserved win.
Deserved in top in fourth.
Yep. Thank you. Stop trying to piss on my bonfire for the top
mate.
05.
Sorry.
05 wins a Leichhardt. All right, coming in at 05. Now, I mean, honestly, do I even need to say what it is, or do you need me to? I mean, I will say what it is, obviously. But I'll just do it. It was round 12, 2023, 68 points to 12 against the North Queensland Cowboys.
Best night of our lives.
Best night of our lives. They did not.
Can I question the score there? Have you got
66-18?
66-18?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I say?
68-12.
Maybe I was thinking about what's going to happen this weekend. 66-18
yes.
Was the score.
Yeah.
They did beat us 74-0 6 weeks later, but let's focus on this one.
Don't piss on your own bonfire.
I'm pissing all over myself here at the moment. All right, so this one was, this is basically where it all started, isn't it? Probably the first game that we attended together.
It was, yeah.
Got the photo for our
Win, Learn or Draw logo.
Exactly.
Yes.
So it was a logo starter as well, which was good.
I don't know if you remember what we were pointing at.
Yeah, the scoreboard.
Well, some prankster had put 69-18 up there.
Yeah, hilarious.
That's so funny.
Great stuff. Again, maybe that'll be the score this week. That'll be good stuff. Absolutely spanked him. It was fantastic. I mean, at the time, you said words to the effect of this was the best day of your life, inclusive of wedding.
Yes.
Which,
And I've since had a daughter. Well, I didn't have her, but we had her.
Yep.
Still number one.
Still number one. So,
yeah. Sorry, Emmy.
If it's that, high up the list of your moments in your life, how could it not possibly be at the top of the top 05?
It's a very
wins
good point, Hammy.
In the last 05 years at Leichhardt. So that was a fantastic one. Looking forward to plenty more of that on the weekend. As I touched on before, Stafford Toa turned into Greg Inglis in that one. And I think every time we've played him there since, he's absolutely towered up whoever. It was usually Val Holmes. Now it's Purdue. So whoever plays there on the weekend, watch this space. Could it be Makasini?
Makasini.
Hoping so.
Yeah, I still remember that. There was actually a bit of kind of talk after the game that, I can't remember where I read it, but it was like, I just heard the most tragic thing ever. I heard a Tigers fan say it was the best night of their life from like an opposing fan or something. Yeah. And I was like, it could have been me, but it could also have been the other 18,000 people that were there.
Of course.
Anyone that was there would tell you that it was probably the best night of their life.
Yes. 3 goal kickers across the night. We were perfect off the tee, 11 from 11. Appy Coruscant kicked 2 from 2. Luke Brooks kicked 1 from 1. Do you know who kicked 8 from 8 that night?
Well, not Dewey.
No.
That would be too obvious.
No. Just missed out on Ella's top 05 from last week.
Tommy Talau?
Brandon Wakeham.
Wow. Holy moly.
How good's that?
How the mighty have fallen.
Winning, I know, playing for Manly, geez. Started at number 6 that night. So there you go.
Very good, mate.
Good stuff. That's my top 05. Hopefully that's got you nice and toey for Stafford Toey.
It's got me Stafford Toey.
Yeah, for this weekend.
I can
Looking
tell you
forward to
that.
it.
I can tell you that. Speaking of Stafford Toey,
Yep.
this is the thing I've looked forward to the second most.
Yep.
I mean, apart from the top 05 and saying that we're going to an ad break.
Yep.
I saw you got an honourable mention here as well, Titans 2025. That was good.
Yeah, that was good. But,
was
you know,
very good.
I didn't want to have two from the same
Too
year.
recency. Yeah.
Yeah.
War Emotion. Looks like we got a few absolute winners.
Yeah, we do.
Coming in
I'm
here.
going to give the new ball to Pooper this week. Always good to hear from Pooper.
Oh, Pooper.
Sums up things pretty nicely. As I said, star-studded edition this
Yeah,
week, but
straight
we're going to
off
kick off with him because I think he's got some good points that need to be made.
Well, that's the Luke Brooks Cup wrapped up. That's a lesson taught by the Tigers. And a couple of words to describe that game. It's probably suck shit Manly. Have fun not making the finals. By the way, making the top 16, so it's a win-win. Suck shit Manly, go the Tigers.
It's good stuff.
Suck shit Manly.
I think just like concisely, put together.
Could be the quote on our on our YouTube thumbnail.
Oh, yeah. Well, suck shit Manly - Pooper. Yeah. Very good. So thank you, Pooper. Always good to hear from you. Now, somebody who is fresh off the bye. The bye is great because it reinvigorates people. Footy teams can have a break. They come back with a bit of wind at their sails. Last week, we didn't hear from this person.
I noticed.
However, it is the Immortal. Fresh off a bye. He's got a bit of pep in his step. He sent it through at 6:23 a.m. this morning, so a little bit earlier than usual, but
I hope he's had his cough sip.
little cough sip. I think he had it before he recorded this because he didn't say it live on the Raw Emotion.
Oh, okay.
But always good to hear from him. Over to you, Reece Smith.
Clear your fucking schedule for September. Tigers are playing finals football, baby. Holy shit, we are the best team in the comp. We have 4 halfbacks on the field at one time. Rome, Doohoo, he. Who else? Latu, my brother, Fa'inu,
Brother.
and Terrell May apparently puts the 7 on his back. His ball playing is like Joey 05.
It's true.
Yes!
Bit shorter and sharper than normal, but I think he sums up the mood well.
Clear your schedule.
Clear your sketch.
Clear the sketchy. September footy coming home.
Yep. Looking forward to it. And he says, I wrote to him, good to have you back, mate. We missed you last week. Keen for a finals Raw Emotion, he says. So are we. Giddy up. So
He's keen, isn't he?
Well, if and when we make it, he obviously thinks we will.
Is he coming to Leichhardt this weekend?
Great question. Reece, you coming or what?
Reece, let us know.
Got to give you your hat. So
Yeah, true.
Please let us
The
know.
Immortal hat.
All right, let's go to Joey Cliff. He's got some thoughts on the weekend's game as well.
Cliffy.
G'day, boys. Yeah, it feels great to finally be a 77-minute footy team. We've gone from we had a couple of years there of 0 minutes. We got some 20-minute periods, but a 77-minute team. I'm proud of us. It's been a great fucking year. Top 16, here we come. West Tigers forever. Here we go.
Finally, a 77-minute team.
That's the goal.
That could also be a thumbnail potentially, or maybe even the title of the show. I don't know. Good stuff from you, Cliffy. Love it. I think you've summed it up pretty well there. Depressed Tigers fan. He's been very good to us with the blueprint of how we make the 8. And
the brains behind the operation, isn't he? DTF?
well, correct. And he's got some other things we've officially ticked off this week as well.
Boys, Depressed Tigers fan here. Obviously tough that the Canterbury Bankstown Pretenders couldn't get it done for us. But what does matter right now, finals or not, is that we are officially locked into the top 16. Dreams become reality.
Yeah.
I used to pray for times like these. I can't believe myself. We are not going to come last. it's a great day.
It's so good.
It's so good. It's so good. And, as we covered off earlier, it's all thanks to this show and all thanks to everyone listening.
Well, I mean, proof in the pudding.
I could sit here and do false modesty, but, if it wasn't for the show, it wouldn't be in the top 16.
Oh, mate, there's no way we're not sitting here and letting people know that we're the reason that the Tigers have finished top 16.
Yep.
What is it going to take for depressed Tigers fan to change his name to moderately happy Tigers fan or like
mildly amused Tigers fan?
not so sad Tigers fan?
Well, top 16, we're making all the right noises.
Yes.
Jack, Jack will explain it. He actually bumped into myself and Ella probably an hour after we recorded last week's episode.
Right.
But he's chimed in this week. He's a big fan of the show. So
let's go, Jack.
Let's hear from Jack.
Hey, Hammy. Hey, Morty. Hope you boys are well.
We are.
Just a quick raw emotion. That would be ROAR. Something about, I don't know, maybe the noise a tiger makes.
He gets it.
Or something like that.
Oh.
Now, Hammy, I ran into you and Ella in the city the other day. Not
Correct.
sure if you remember.
I
Not
do.
a big deal. And ever since then, I just had this feeling. I just thought, the Tigers they simply win this game. And bit of a rickety start, but we got the job done, and that's all that matters. Sunday afternoon is our slot, and we've absolutely dominated, and I love it. Up the Tigers.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a little supplementary on here. Worth the squeeze.
Yeah,
good stuff, Jack.
Necessary.
Good to bump into you there during the rat race, hustle and bustle.
So, you recorded on Wednesday morning, didn't
and
you?
And then Ella drove me to the Sportsbet office.
Yes.
We were both working there, and we were walking from a car park down George Street, and he just stopped us on the way and goes, "Hey," I had the win, learn or draw hat on.
Yep.
Said he thoroughly enjoyed the show. So we've just recorded it. So a great young guy, Jack. Good to hear from you.
Good on you, Jack.
Good to hear that our happy coincidence, led to a Tigers win as well.
Well,
which is
yeah,
fantastic.
as an omen, right?
Yep.
As an omen.
I have saved the best one for last this week. The Tiger Kidz podcast have reached out again. Now, I'll tell you what, I get a bit emotional with this because we speak about the pathways that we've got this club and the talent, coming through.
Yep.
It's, we've got the cream of the crop on-field talent comes through our system.
Sure.
And then other clubs steal them.
Yep.
We've got the cream of the crop young podcasting talent. I just hope that one of these wealthier clubs doesn't, come and pinch these two. I don't think...
No, they're not going anywhere.
No, because they're a good family as well.
Yeah.
They're led well by their father, who's also a long-suffering Tigers fan.
Yep.
But this is just made of the right stuff, this raw emotion. If you like West Tigers and you like puns, this is the raw emotion for you.
I do.
I
like both those things.
Oh, man. Always love hearing from these guys. Don't leave it so long next time, guys. But I've saved the best one for last today, the West Tigers Kids podcast. Make sure you go and check him out. Give them a follow.
Kids with a Z as well.
Yes,
Tiger
and
Kidz.
their show is out. They made a little post, which I will share a little bit later.
They did a schedule, like West Tigers must listen throughout the week.
Yep.
It was brilliant.
They're Thursday.
I'm
pretty sure they're Thursday.
They got clear air on Thursday.
Well, enjoy it. They've earned it. Happy to give them some clear air, but go check them out. Love what they're doing. And cop this for a little raw emotion to round us out today.
Let's go.
Hi guys, it's the boys from the Tiger Kidz podcast again. One of the top 05 Tiger podcasts and headed for youth immortality. Thought we'd play a game today. I Spy with my Luai. I Spy with my Luai, another great Tigers win at the 12th, also known as Alex Twallianz Stadium.
Yes.
We're still in the Royce hunt for the top 8 and we've locked in top 16. Shout out to all the Tiger brothers, Sione Latu, Samuel Afenu, Terrell and Taylor May. And Charlie Murray, Calamari's brother. Go Tigers!
Oh, it's good stuff.
Calamari.
The club is in such good hands. If that's the the podcast quality we're getting from the Tiger Kids.
Unbelievable.
Calamari's brother.
Calamari. Charlie Murray and Calamari.
How good's that?
Outstanding stuff.
Yep.
As per. The talent pool runs very deep.
Does.
Here in West Tigers podcast territory.
Yep.
In fact, that was so good. I'm probably a little bit worried they'll be coming for these seats.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we can coexist, can't we?
Well, you can either worry about it and try to resist it, or you can just accept our fate that we're going to get overtaken by these very talented young podcasters eventually.
They're very good. They're very good.
They've got a good manager as well. He's not going to rip the club apart in their dad.
That's right.
Not Isaac Moses.
No.
Which is good. So, yeah, great
Two-star
stuff.
Moses.
Exactly. Two-star Moses. Tiger Kidz podcast. Go and check him out on Instagram and make sure you listen to their podcast.
Now, just looking at the bench here, you've even got some superstars on the bench.
Yeah.
Costa Trimis, Jordan R. Stubbins.
Yep.
Teddy Brooks, Bill A, Pooley, Lockie Waters.
Yep.
These are some big names. And another one, Back Fence Brown.
Yeah.
So was at the game yesterday.
Yep.
As he normally is. Now, I just want to bring this up again so it's not forgotten. But he is due to get a tattoo because we have locked in the top 16.
Yep.
He verbally agreed to making this happen.
Verbal contract. Look it up.
Verbal contract, a done and a done deal.
Yep.
As I mentioned, Will Rudlin, I think his name is, has a tattoo studio in Redfern.
Yep.
So this is happening.
Yeah.
By the way, once we get this, we're obviously broke at the moment because we've bought 50 more hats.
Yeah. Once we sell some of those, please buy the hats.
Once we sell the hats again, Backfence Brown, we're booking in a date with you.
Hot date with Backfence Brown.
Hot date with Backfence Brown to get a Save Arch tattoo.
Yep.
Where do you want it? Let us know. Well, we'll ask the students.
I think Tramp Stamp, let us know in the comments. Where should Backfence Brown get his Tigers tattoo?
Let us know in the comments.
Yep.
Let's take a quick break and then...
Maybe like Taylor May.
Taylor May. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Back fence.
Top 16 or...
Top 16 along his neck.
W Lod. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon.
You up for that back fence?
I reckon we take...
He'll do that.
We take a quick break and then...
Okay.
We'll discuss it in the Orange Room.
Sounds good.
During the break.
Yep.
Okay, yes. So you are getting WLOD across your neck.
Yep.
There, back friends.
Agreed. Looking forward to that.
So, Cowboys.
Yep.
Leichhardt, Sunday, 4 p.m. Tigers favourites. We are not giving any tickets away this weekend.
No, we're not. Go buy your own this week.
Yeah.
With the greatest respect. It'll be pumping there. Get them now.
Oh, I'd assume it's going to
If you
sell
haven't
out.
got them. And also, look, still, I know that it's our last home game, but get a membership because that when the sold-out sign went up the other time, you could get in with a membership. Food for thought.
Yeah, there you go.
Food for thought.
Why would you not do that?
Yeah.
Look, the mathematics says that we have to win.
Yep.
It's Cowboys at Leichhardt. We really, really should be. So we've won 2 games 13 plus in a row.
Yeah.
When was the last time we did that? If we can go 3 13 plus wins in a row, we need that. We need to really
For and against.
get that for and against.
Come down to that.
So 68-12 would be nice.
That'd be fantastic. Or what else? Yeah, 68-12.
68-12 is your prediction.
Yeah.
No, just skipping ahead to the win, learn, or draw crystal ball.
Sorry, I was getting ahead of myself. But I actually am confident of a 13 plus. We should have beaten them earlier in the year when I was up there at Townsville.
That's right.
We had 2 blokes binned in that game, so it was 12 on 13 for 75% of the game. Keep the discipline good. Big home ground advantage. I think we won 7 of our last 9 at Leichhardt as well. So there's actually a home ground advantage at this ground, which is good, which we don't enjoy.
True.
At some other places that we play. Confident that we get a win, and I'm going to lock it in. Whoever plays right centre will score 2 or more tries this weekend as well. That's my bold prediction, my crystal ball, and I'm hoping it's Makasini.
Oh, that'd be a beautiful debut.
Yeah.
Just really ease him into it. Right centre against the Cowboys at Leichhardt.
Yeah.
That's as easy as it can get.
That's
even you
Vale's
or
right,
I
isn't it?
scored 2 or more tries. I reckon.
Benji, reach out. Got to give you a hat because you listen to the show. So if you do want us to play,
You do listen. We're ready to go. Right centre.
Yep.
I think it will be a comfortable victory. I like the win, learn, or draw crystal ball prediction you got there.
Yep.
I think I reckon Taruv is going to get back to it. Now he's like cracked that egg again. He's going to get back to his try scoring ways. I'm predicting a Hattie.
A Hattie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Taruv a Hattie. So we can hear
3 times
the win, learn, or draw voice across.
Don't want to be a diva, but small request. Can we get the Tequila song playing before it? Because when he scored on the week, I'm like, oh, here we go. And it was some, great upbeat track. And then it
was like DJ Snake or something.
Yeah,
it was like real heavy.
And then they just threw us on the end, which is still great.
Yeah.
But
or they do with the West.Tigers _ edit, where it's like us, and then it goes into the like real hectic, like admin or Benji, or Langy,
reach out.
Whoever's listening, reach out and we'll get you that edit.
Yeah.
Mate, good to be back. Thanks for having me.
Pleasure. Good to have you back.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
You'll be there this weekend. We'll be handing out hats.
For the first half, again, I'm going to have to run early. But see you at the Royal, if you want to get your hat.
Norton Street, Leichhardt, guys. The Royal Hotel. Elliot Norton Street. I will be reaching out to the pub to make sure they're all good with us handing hats out there. So if there is any movement there, we'll let you know in the DMs. But please reach out with a DM.
Salary cap.
We'll send you through the reference number. Flick over the cash, and the hat is all yours. We'll keep you updated when it comes to the top 16 shirts as well.
Yep.
As always, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I'm Mort. He's Hammy. This is Win, Learn or Draw.
Top 16. Here we are.
Here we are. 16-second ovation. It's a new thing. It's like 21 gun salute.
I haven't been timing this one.
All right, yeah.
That'll do.